NRL vids 090 back here with another video this afternoon, and in this afternoon's video, this is my round 17 NRL tips for the 2021 NRL season. So, look, I hope this week's a good week of footy overall, and hopefully there's not many blowouts where there was a couple last week. But you know, there's only 4 games this round because obviously some teams have byes, so that's why there's only 4 games this round in round 17. But look, overall, looking forward to the round. Let's hope it's a good round of footy, eh? So the first game gets kicked off on Thursday at 7:50 p.m. at 4 Pines Park, which is known as Brookvale Oval for Manly. So yeah, the first game is Manly versus Raiders. At Manly, like I said. So the ins and outs for the Sea Eagles, Tom Trbojevic and Daly Cherry Evans are both on Origin duty. So replacing Turbo at fullback, it's Ruben Garrick who moves from the wing to fullback, and Moses Sully comes in and replaces Garrick in that wing. And then replacing Daly Cherry Evans at halfback, it's Dylan Walker who moves from the bench to halfback. And then replacing Dylan Walker off the bench, it's Kay Cuss who's back from injury. So, and other than that, that's the only changes there for Manly. While for the Raiders, Bailey Simonson's out this week, so replacing Bailey Simonson at fullback is the debutant, or official debutant, you can say, is Xavier Savage. And Elliot Whitehead's also out, so replacing Elliot Whitehead in the back row, it's Hudson Young. And Jack White and Josh Papali are both out because of Origin duty, so replacing Jack White in the halves, it's Matt Frawley, and Josh Papali's out as well, so replacing him at prop, it is Emre Gula, and that's some of the only changes there for Canberra. In this game, I expect Manly to be too good, despite no Turbo, no Daly Cherry Evans. I still think Manly have enough good players and enough I guess enough on the day to win the game. I feel like Kieran Foran and Dylan Walker will step up in the halves, hopefully. And I expect Ola Kawatu to have a huge game. I think Ola Kawatu will have a huge game and really establish himself even more than the NRL, in my opinion. So, Manly to win. I reckon Manly will win 1-12. So, I'll go with a scoreline of Manly 24, Raiders 12 probably. Not the biggest win, but I feel like we'll still get the job done. So, yeah, I've gone Manly by 12 points there. And then Friday night, it's Rabbitohs versus Cowboys up there at Stadium Australia. So the ins and outs for the Rabbitohs, so Cameron Murray, Damien Cook, Dane Gagai, Jai Arrow, and Latrell Mitchell are all out because of State of Origin. So replacing Murray at lock, it's Hame Sele, and replacing Latrell Mitchell at fullback, it's Blake Tough, and Dane Gagai and Damien Cook are out, so replacing them to Benji Marshall replaces Damien Cook at hooker. And Brandon Burns replaces Dane Gagai in the centres, while replacing Jai Arrow. I believe he was playing off the bench last week. That is Peter Mamuzelos, who comes in and replaces him off the bench. And for the Cowboys have some changes as well, like Hamisa Tabuai-Fidow is out because of Origin, so he's getting replaced by Connolly Lumilu in the centres. Val Holmes is out, so replacing him at fullback is Dane John Assey. And Francis Samoa is out because of Origin as well, and replacing him is Tom Gilbert. Now, in this game, I think Souths will win off the back of Cody Walker and Adam Reynolds. I feel like if those two are out because of Origin as well, I'll lean towards Cowboys, but I feel like that, you know, Souths at home, and they've still got a lot of good players in that team. I feel like Benji Marshall will have a good game at hooker, in my opinion, and I think Reynolds and Walker will stand up. So I feel like it's going to be just a bit too much for the Cowboys to handle. So I've got the Rabbitohs to win with a scoring of 26 points to 16. Now Saturday, the only game of Saturday, it's the Bulldogs and the Roosters at Bankwest Stadium at 7:35 p.m. Ins and outs to the Bulldogs. Do they have any ins and outs? Corey Waddell and Joe Simpson start in the back row for the Bulldogs, and Dylan Napa and Ogden and Renofa Tony all come in off the bench for the Bulldogs, and and Jeremy Marshall-King's out because of suspension, and so is Simone Fagai. That's why Hickey Ogden will replace Simone Fagai off the bench, and Sione Katoa, who's back from obviously being suspended because of the COVID thing, will replace Marshall-King at hooker. For the Roosters, ins and outs for them. So Tedesco and Angus Crichton are both out because of the State of Origin, obviously. So Joseph Manu shifts from centres to fullback, while Billy Smith, who I haven't seen in like 2 years, will come in the centres. And Ben Thomas comes in the team, and so is Drew Hutchinson, who starts in the halves for this game. In this game, look, full stop. Roosters will win easy. I reckon Roosters will win 13 plus. Wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised. Would not be surprised if it's 69 plus, to be honest. But I will go the Roosters to win on a scoreline of 46 points to 10. And now the last game of round 17. It's the Sharks and the Warriors on Sunday at 4 p.m. at Australia Jubilee Stadium. Ins and outs for the Sharks. So this week. It looks like Will Chambers is back in the team, so he'll go back to the centres. And doesn't seem to be really any changes for the Sharks, apart from Will Chambers being in the team, and so is and that's it. No other changes to the Sharks from what it looks like. And for the Warriors, Reece Walsh is back from injury, so he starts at fullback while Roger Tuivasa-Sheck goes to the wing, replacing Edward Kossie in that wing. And Chad Townsend's out and Tyler Harris is out because of one suspension and one shoulder injury. So that's why Sean O'Sullivan will move to halfback. Or no, actually, he'll move to halfback and Keenan Karima comes in the 5'8" role. And that's the real only changes there for the Warriors. And Matthew Lodge makes his club debut as well, so I've got to mention that. Matthew Lodge will play his first game as a Warrior. In this game, I will tip the Warriors. I feel like Warriors will actually get the win. Now, look, if the Warriors disappoint me again, because I've always tipped the Warriors in these sort of tight games, and if they disappoint me again, I'm not going to tip them again, unfortunately. I'm sorry. But I will say the Warriors win because off the back of Walsh, who will be a big in for them, and I feel like he'll have a big game, so does Matt Lodge. So Warriors to win in a tight one. I reckon Warriors 22 and Sharks 16. But guys, that's the end of the video. Let me know your tips in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in another video.